Yo, Sagittarius, what's going on with y'all? Acting like I ain't speak to y'all in a long time. You know? But what's up? Y'all feel like talking about some money? Cause that's what I'm about to talk to you about. So you might be like, yo, don't watch my money, you know what I'm saying? Don't be counting my money. Look, about to count my money. About to find out if you got it or not, Sag. Nah, I'm joking. I'm just having some fun. But look, let me speed up a little bit because I'm getting comfortable. I'm really getting in my zone now with these readings, and they starting to turn out longer. They started at like 15 minutes, and now they done seeped into 20 minutes. But yo, check it. I'm going to be doing a financial reading, right? I'm going to be drawing 7 cards. I'm going to be talking about a financial concern that you have, your immediate past regarding that financial concern, followed by your immediate future with that concern, then your mind state, your mental state about the concern, followed by any obstacle that may be in your way, and then followed by some help that will come to you in some form of fashion regarding that financial concern and that obstacle. And lastly, come on, stay down. Lastly, it'll be a card drawn to show the outcome of your financial concern. So, now that we have that discussed, do one more shuffle, and then I'm going to cut this deck, and we're going to get right to it. Alright. Hope everybody's feeling great out there, by the way. So, Sag, this is the financial concern. The world. Got the world on your mind. So you want worldly achievement. I'm thinking something about global success, but not only global success, right? I'm thinking that you are seeing what you are putting your money into, what you got geared up. You want to do something in a certain part of the world that makes an impact. Also in a part of the world that is not the norm, not usually used by people in your industry or people that you're involved with. Not only that, you're going to be successful in doing it. Like you refuse to believe that you're not. Your attitude is you have it already. You've done it already. You've made up your mind that it's done. You've had this conversation with your future self. I try to speak about this in the Leo reading so that you can manipulate yourself into being the person that you are set out to be. And it can work. Self-hypnotherapy, like you can do it, right? Strong belief system. You have this attitude that you have it already. To have this come into play, you know that you have to embark on a relationship. In this relationship, you're going to have to play a prominent role in that relationship. Whoever this relationship is with, I don't know. You know who it is. But you know it's an intricate part of this success, this achievement. This is also going to take travel to complete in its totality. So this is expansive. So this is going to be like step by step, because I'm looking at this reef. It's like the whole going around the world type thing. I'm looking at it like it's going to be a process that actually transpires in that type of way. Yeah, let's draw more cards though so we can get a deeper look into this. So this is what happened in the immediate past regarding this financial concern. The Four of Swords, upright. So you needed to think about it. You probably needed to take a rest because just having this attitude takes a lot of energy. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a bean, okay? Let's keep it a bean. Because again, hypnotherapy, you got to convince yourself that it's already done. And you got to have some type of financial resources or some type of financial savvy to even believe that it can be done, that it's done already. Or you got the connections. The resources are either through human capital or they're via your own resources that you've pulled up. And then you still got to go into this mode of rest. It's not like you could just come out of the gate and do this, because this attitude really took a lot out of you. A lot of brain energy. The brain expends the most energy out of every organ in the body. So you could just be merely relaxing prior to right now because of that, which is fine. It's understandable. You need some time to regroup. Not only that, more importantly, to plan about this future, about taking the world by storm. And again, you're doing this in a way that is like picking places in the world that are not maybe as popular or not highlighted, mentioned as much. You're going to give like light to these places. You're going to bring it on the World Wide Web in some type of way. Resting and planning is going to allow you to know how to expand this further through relationships. As a matter of fact, pardon me for the way I spoke that. You already done this. This is your financial history in the immediate past. So you've already done this. So what are you doing in the immediate future regarding this financial concern? That's the 9 of Cups, ain't it? This is a great card. Even if it's reversed. I think I pulled it reversed in the Cancer reading, and I was like, yo, at the end. And I was like, you might be miserable because you actually generate an audience for this creative thing that you're so good at for doing. And whether it's boom or bust, you may think it's a total flop, but it might just be because of you're not being emotionally fulfilled because of it. So you might still have this wide old audience that loves what you do, and you just might be through with it. Like, you could have just kept it as a hobby type shit. That was when it's in reverse. Here for you, Sag, this is upright. So what you could look at in the immediate future regarding this thing is that wishes do come true. You're going to feel some type of fulfillment that allows you to realize that your attitude about it's already done is definitely true. You're going to feel so satisfied and optimistic about this success, about this abundance, about this prosperity. I'm trying to detail, like, how the fuck will you really know, you know? But it's like, you know, like it's going to be pep in your steps, Sag. Like, you're going to be walking around like it's really done already. And you might have so much work to do to get it done. Like this, I don't even know if this, all right, this is like spiritually bound, because actual work, the seeds have been planted in the subconscious mind. And the reason why I say that is because this is a Pisces card. That's what's going to make you, because I'm trying to look for the details, like, I know you a Sag and all that, but come on, you got this attitude that the world is, you got this financial thing that's going to take the world by storm. You're going to bring it to the World Wide Web. You went and recuperated because you spent so much energy on you had to do it subconsciously, some type of way, but it wasn't showing up in the reading yet. For you to go rest and recuperate and plan how it's going to be done, and then get to the immediate future to where you're feeling like you're walking on clouds, it's because you're going to get that intuitive Piscean spark that's so inspirational that you're going to be like, yep, it happened. You're going to feel it. But I think it's going to be something more along the lines of the tangible 3D world that shows you that. Not like in a dream. It's just going to be a feeling of joy that just overcomes you to where you're going to be like, yup, it is done. Okay. This feels like what I'm saying it is, which I think all my readings do feel that way. But this is your state of mind about the financial concern. I see money. I see pentacles. Yup. Jackpot. Yo, this just seems so much in order. So you feel that sense of fulfillment that it's already done. And that's what your mind state is reflecting. I think this may also be an offset, not an offset, but a subsequent factor from being in that feeling that you get some money out of somewhere, out of nowhere. That's going to add on to that feeling. Like, oh, I'm glad you feel that confident and you know that who you are and what you are and what's about to take place. So here's some money. I don't know where this money is coming from. Let me see. This money is just going to come from wisdom. This money is also going to come from the ancestors. Like, because you inherited, this may come from your parents even if they're alive, but even if they're passed on, you've inherited what they've passed down to you in a way that is celebrated, it's appreciated. So it's going to allow you to be the one that is worthy of this money, that's going to support this thing that you got going on. It's just going to add on to it. So it's not like they're not looking at you. Wherever this money comes from, they're going to look at you like, okay, I have the money, therefore you should have it. It doesn't matter if you already got money. And it doesn't even matter if you don't have money, but this thing is already done. You're going to be so huge in the future that you might forget about me. None of that shit matters. None of that shit matters. You're supposed to have this money. That's what your mindset is at. Okay? This is I'm talking to some big dog Sagittarius out there. I'm just talking to the energy. That's how I'm looking at it now. This is the obstacle to be concerned about with this financial concern, which is the 9 of Wands in reverse. Refusing to compromise. And I don't know if this is for good reason or not. This could be related to just being straight stubborn. Why is this? I feel this got something to do with travel. I feel like this has something to deal with travel. I feel like you're going to be stubborn to want to... It's one or the other. You're going to want to travel to do this thing, or you're not going to want to travel to do this thing. You're going to feel like you can do it at home. If you do want to, if the obstacle is this, if you're going to want to travel, it's going to be because you no longer feel like you're at home and you want to go someplace that feels like home. And you're refusing to compromise because someone may say otherwise. Like, come on, you know you got to stay here and do this. Or vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? But for you, it's going to be like, look, if it doesn't feel correct, I'm not fucking doing it. And it's going to look like, look, what you're talking about doing right now, no one else has ever done this. That's what I'm saying. It's taking me back to the first card. Like, okay, you might want to go to a country that most people don't go here. Like, it's not a tourist site and none of, like, but at the same time, you're like, that's the problem. That's the issue. None of y'all are going outside of the box. All of these other places don't feel like home. They feel like some dungeon or some prison or some type of concentration camp. Like, let's go somewhere where it feels like fucking home. I want to feel some shit. You might have seen a brochure. You might have talked to somebody who's actually been there, soaked up the knowledge. Y'all know how y'all Sagittarius are. Y'all are cultural. Y'all cultivate. Y'all not afraid of talking to other people from different places and other walks of life. You want to soak up that game. Like, yo, what they do out there? They do what? Just in the third world, they ride mopeds to the beach and whatever the fuck. But not on some resort type shit. Like that's how they live life every day. They go to the well to get their water. It's some shit like that. You understand? And it's like you're gonna refuse to compromise. That's the obstacle. I don't know, but you're gonna get some help from that. So here comes the help card. The devil in reverse. Is that what we have here? Yes, that's what we have. So look, that obstinance, that's not the word I'm looking for, I don't think. Well, this attitude that you have of refusing to budge on how you feel about the action, that's relative to that boundary, is going to release you from the chains that you see. This is what I'm talking about. It's some type of movement that you feel internally that made you feel that way. Like, yo, you got to feel it or it's not going to happen. I don't care what the status quo is. I don't care how it's always been done. Right? This is a Sagittarius card. It's about freedom. But it's also in conflict with the Sagittarius card to be stubborn and stuck in a way when it's a mutable, open-minded sign, right? It wants to be free. And it gets free. It gets released from the bondage. It gets released from those devil's chains. And when this release comes, this help is going to make you feel. You think you was big shit here, all of this feeling shit. You're going to come out of this with ambitions of really being knowledgeable enough to take the action to get it done. Very ambitious. You might even feel a sense of greed come over you to where it's going to be because of what you're doing, how you feel, your whole state of being. It's going to almost feel like you have to do this. Like you're the one that has to do this. You have to. Okay. This is the outcome of it, because I want to know what the outcome of this is going to be. What's that? 3 of Wands in reverse? It sure is. You're going to be moving home. So I don't know, whatever this home, maybe you're going to come see, conquer, right? And then go back home like, yo, I fucking told y'all so. You know what I'm saying? So let me do what I do. I knew it, right? I showed y'all, I told you so. It's either that or this place that you're going, or these places that you're going to accomplish this worldly thing, you're going to find home in that adventure. One of those places are going to feel like home. And it's going to feel like some past life shit, like, yo, this was home 3 lives ago. This was always home. I've always come to this place when I was alive. And that's why I was so eager and I refused to compromise about not going here. I knew I was supposed to go here. I knew I was supposed to go there. I knew I was supposed to go there. These are all the places that I visited in all of my past lives. Type shit. That's what I'm feeling. No bullshit. Now, when you get there, you might not know what the fuck is going on after that. It's going to be like, you might be like, yo, Jesus, take the wheel, because all of that energy I took I had the foresight, I had the vision, I knew it was already done. But once it's done, you're going to be like, what the fuck is up next? You're going to be all out of the planning shit. It's going to be all out of you. You're going to have to rely on spirituality after that. You're going to be left as an individual too. And it's probably because you spent so much individual effort into making this thing come into fruition. That's it.